Before discuss part A, we'll discuss. I want to previously we discussed this example, and here I divided the number line into three intervals. And here I instead of my plus two, minus two, I put plus two. It has to be minus, and I wrote answer as minus two greater. Uh, 2 greater than x greater than 6, the answer has to be minus 2. This is an accident damage. Could you please correct it? Part A, x square minus 11x plus 24 less than 0. I'm going to discuss this one two ways. One is graphical method. The other one is non-graphical with the tables, non-graphical. First of all, I'll write the equation 11x plus 24 equals 0. Now we have to factorize x minus 3 and x minus 8. Then x minus 3 equals 0, or x minus 8 equals 0, x equals 3, or x equals 8. Now we can divide number line. Actually, now this is a quadratic graph. A value is less than 1, equal to 1. It means it has a minimum. And this kind of graph is going to be y 0. This is x and this is y. This is 3 0. This is 8 0. Now this is the inequality. X square minus 11x plus 24 less than 0. What is this? Oh, this expression is equal to y less than 0. Which area is y less than 0? So in this axis, we know that this area is y less than 0. Any value if you take, y value is going to be negative y value. So likewise, this is the area of this graph. Right? Hence, y value y less than 0 on the graph. So this is the area. This is the area going to capture or going to cross across this less than y equals 0 area. Hence answer is 3 greater than x greater than 8. Now we'll work with non-graphical method. This is the inequality we have. As usual, still we need to find the roots. The first thing is we need to find the root. X square minus 11x plus 24 equal to 0. We did earlier. This is roots are x equal 3 and x equal 8. Now this number line, when we know the roots, we mark on the number line the roots. Now we can see this number line we divided into three intervals. less than 3, in between 3 and 8, and greater than 8. Now we are going to draw a graph, a table. 3, 8. So the table is x square minus 11x plus 24, so less than 0. Now I'm going to write the interval here, minus infinity greater than x greater than 3. This is minus infinity, this is plus infinity. So I wrote this interval minus 3. Then I'm going to write this interval 3 greater than x greater than 8. Then I'm going to write this interval 8 greater than x greater than infinity. Now I'm going to check. I'm going to pick up one value from this area, this interval, and I will check whether it is matched with this inequality. Now I can pick up any number less than 3. What is the number I can pick up less than 3? I can pick up x equal 3, x equal 0. Then I'll write here 11 times x plus 24. So 0 square, 0 square, 11 times 0 plus 24. Answer is plus 24 less than 0. Is that right? This is not right. This is not less than 0. 24 is greater than 0. So what is the conclusion? Then this interval does not satisfy this inequality. So this is not the answer. Now we'll go to this area. Any number in between 3 and 8. I'll pick up x equal 4. Then 4 square minus 11 times 4 plus 24. This is 16 minus 40 plus 24 minus 4 less than 0. Yes. This is right. Minus 4 less than 0. This is right. But this is not right. Okay. So this area, this interval does match with this inequality. So this is one answer. Let's see about this one. Any value greater than 8. Let's pick up. Okay, I'll pick up x equal 10. Then 10 square minus 11 times 10 plus 24. 100 minus 110 plus 24. So answer is 14. Is 14 less than 0? No. Then this is not a right interval for this answer, this inequality. Hence, only one area does match with this inequality, one interval. That interval is 3 greater than x greater than 8. So this is the final answer. Now my question is, do you think we really need to find these values to decide this one? 24, 4, 14. Not really, we don't need. We'll work differently now. Uh, Now you know that the roots are 3 and 8 and number line is 3 and 8. So what you can tell about this value? We need to check this part is less than 0. It means we are simply checking this is negative. This whole setup is we simply checking what? Is this negative? If this answer is negative, it match the inequality. If answer is positive, it doesn't match. So this answer is positive. It doesn't match. This answer is negative. It does match. This answer is positive. It doesn't match. Now, now 3 and 8. 3 greater than minus infinity and plus infinity. Now, take any values less than 3 and we are not going to find the value now. We are going to find whether the value is negative or positive. Because this answer, we need a negative answer. Because less than 0 means negative. Okay. I will to I will take x equal minus 10,000. When I sub here, 1000 square become a very big value. Then I don't need to look at this one. This one is going to be positive. The value is positive. Then it doesn't match because I need a negative value. So this interval doesn't match. Then I'll pick up any value from 3 to 8. X equal 4. Then I can, by looking at it, I can tell that this is going to be negative. You can calculate, roughly calculate, but 4 square 16 likewise when you look at it is negative. If it is negative, that interval does match. And then we'll take any value from this interval. I'll take 10,000. Then I don't need to look at this one. 10,000 is quite a big number. And this is going to be positive. And then that area does not match. Then only negative values go this one. Hence, the answer is 3 greater than x greater than 8. So instead of calculating the values, I'm checking whether it is negative or positive. Now there's another simple method, another method there. I will discuss that one. In here, still I'm going to check whether it is positive or negative, but I'll write this expression as a root. So this is, we know that x minus 3, x minus 8. x minus 3, x minus 8, x minus 3, x minus 8. Now, if you take any value, now this is the technique, right? We write like this. Again, we are going to check the symbols. Take any value less than 3. I'll take minus 10,000. Minus 10,000. Then this value is going to be negative. And this bracket also answer is going to be negative because minus 10,000 minus 3 minus is still minus value. When I sub x value here, still minus. Now when you multiply minus times minus, what is the final answer? Positive. So this is not acceptable area. This interval does not match with this inequality. Now I will take x equal one number from this area in between 3 and 8, x equal 5. So when 5 minus 3 plus 2, which is positive, 5 minus 8 minus 3, which is negative, plus times minus negative. It does match this inequality, this interval. Let's check this one. X equal from any number from this area, 10,000. Then 1000 minus 3 is still positive. 1000 minus 8 also positive. Positive times positive also positive. It doesn't match with this interval, but this does match with. Then the final answer is 3 greater than x greater than 8. I'll do a small modification in this calculation now. Different way of working. The same. I'm breaking into 2 now. X square minus 11x plus 24 less than 0, x minus 3, x minus 8. Instead of writing this all, I move to a one place. Now you can now you can check take any value in this interval minus 10,000, and if you put minus 10,000 here, this is going to be negative and this is going to be also negative. Then answer is a positive value, not less than 0. Then take any value in between 3 and 8, 5. 5 minus 3, positive. 5 minus 8, negative. Positive times negative. So negative value is less than 0. And any value greater than 8. 10,000. 10,000 minus 3, positive. 10,000 minus 8, positive. positive times positive. So it is a positive value, not less than 0. Then this area doesn't work, this area doesn't, this interval doesn't work, only the matching interval is 3 greater than x greater than. So you can represent this way as well. So I'm going to show another way of doing it. Instead of writing like this, now you are writing x minus 3 and x minus 8 like this. Now this 2 become minus and minus like this. Um, Earlier it was like this, now it is going to be like this. Now take any value less than minus 3, less than 3 and sub here. We know that minus 10,000, this is going to be negative. This is going to be negative. Then this one I will write in terms of like this. X minus 3, x minus 8. Then this is positive. When I take x equal 5, this is 5 minus 3, 2 positive. 5 minus 8 negative. Then positive times negative, negative. And any value greater than 8, 10,000. 10,000 minus 3, positive. 10,000 minus 8, positive. Then positive times positive, positive. So then the only matching area is negative, this one. So this is the final answer. If you want, you can get rid of uh, these symbol as well. I mean this bracket form. It is just a minus and pluses. Now you can see on page 49 this kind of table. On page 49, if you look at, now you can understand the table. Part B, 12 minus x minus x square greater than 0. Exercise 3E. Now, this is a quadratic equation. X square value is negative. It means it should have a uh, maximum. But I'll change this to a minimum and I'll work out. I'll take this as 1. 1 multiplied by minus 1. Then this is become minus 12 plus x plus x square less than 0. When you multiply by minus, the sign, direction of sign is changing. Now I'll rewrite x square plus x minus 12 less than 0. Now I will solve this equation, x square plus x minus 12 equal 0. Then x plus 4, x minus 3. X plus 4 equals 0, 4x minus 3 equals 0, x equal minus 4, x equals 3. Now, we draw this graph. Minus 4 and 3. And this is the graph we are looking for. minus 4 3 and 3 0. And we know this is equal to y less than 0, which area is y less than 0, as in a number line in axis y less than 0 area is this area. Now according to this one, this is the area y less than 0. Now according to the graph, this is the only area is visible y less than 0. If you take any point of this curve, you will find the coordinate y coordinate is negative, and this is y coordinate is 0. And after that, any point of this one is positive. So the machine interval is minus 4 greater than x greater than 3. In my next video, please disregard the part B part, or you can have a look that I try to work with the other method, if you can understand.